On the menu for today, ramen noodles. That's right. I told you we were going to do ramen noodles last week. We're doing it. It is Maruchan ramen noodles. I don't know how you say it, but this is what we're making today. The easiest thing possible. So how could I mess it up? I know I've messed up everything else. You guys let me know. No, it's fine. I love seeing the comments of people saying, this is how you actually do things. This is how you really cook. And this is how you're doing it. It's kind of fun. It's kind of fun to see. But yeah, this is what we're making. Really quick update on the channel. You know, we've been doing Dragon Ball Xenoverse. We got Grow Home going. And actually, new episode going up tomorrow. I Am Bread. I did the bagel race. Fly Boys, did some stuff there. Live stream is going to be tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. Going to be doing Fly Boys mainly, maybe a little sub server. Actually, let's get this warmed up while I'm talking. And what else? Oh, if you're coming out to the live stream, you probably already know this, but I guess there was an issue with Twitch. Really quick, before I pour this, we got 2 cups of water here, baby. I measured it exactly 2 cups. But yeah, Twitch had problems. Twitch had some problems. Last Saturday during the live stream, we were trying to live stream, and Twitch was down. So apparently they had some issues. They reset everybody's passwords and stream keys. So I think I still have to set up some stuff to get ready for the stream tomorrow. And yeah, so if you're gonna be there, if you want to talk in the chat, you're gonna have to reset your passwords. And what else is going on? I think that's about it. So right now we are letting this water heat up. I might crank up the temperature a little bit more. And let's open this package up. So what we gotta do, once that starts boiling, let me read the instructions. Yeah, once it starts boiling, I've done this a million times, but when I'm on camera, I'm gonna mess something up. Once it starts boiling, I will throw the noodles in. And then I will cook the noodles for 3 minutes, stirring occasionally, they say. This is the chicken flavor. This is where the magic is, all in that chicken flavor. All right, so let's open this up, get the noodle cube out. That is the technical name for it, the noodle cube. And a stirring device. Where are my stirring devices? Haha! I found you, stirring device! Found him. Okay, so while that's heating up, let's talk. First question. These questions were sent in on Twitter. If you want to submit questions, make sure you follow me on Twitter. First one was from Zephyrian, and Zephyrian said, did your parents ever convince you to pursue a certain career? And was it difficult to explain that you do YouTube and video games for your career now? It's a great question. My parents have always been very supportive of my siblings and me, and like growing up, they ask, what do you want to do? What are you interested in? And I could tell as I was getting older, as it was time to pick a college, pick a major, I could tell based on what they said, they kind of wanted me to be a doctor. They thought I could do it because I got good grades, and they just felt like I could do it. And I think they just wanted me to reach high and go for something that's highly respectable, very secure, helps people, that kind of thing. But I never really had that much of a passion to be a doctor. I always wanted to help people, but just the doctor thing, I wasn't passionate about it. And I knew if I were going to go to medical school, I was going to need to be passionate about it. Because medical school residency, it's very difficult. It's like one of the hardest things you can do, really, as far as school goes. And I was like, if I'm going to put that much work and dedicate my whole life to something, I want to be passionate about it. So I wasn't passionate about being a doctor. I was like, well, that could be cool, but I don't know if that's my thing. So fast forward to where we are now, and the whole YouTube thing, it wasn't too difficult to explain it to them because My brother had already made his transition. I think it was probably more difficult for him because once they saw that he was getting a steady income and doing what he was doing, I think it was easier for them to accept the whole thing. So yeah, it really wasn't too difficult to explain it because, like I said, they kind of already knew. But they're supportive of us with whatever we do. We're very fortunate in that respect. I love my parents, and you know, they just want what's best for us, and they're confident that, you know, whatever we do, they believe that whatever we do will be successful in, and you know, that really is encouraging to us. Great first question. Next one was from Jay's Minecraft crew. He said, when you're calling like a company or something on the phone, do you prefer talking to a person or talking to a machine? Are you phone shy? And growing up, I always preferred not talking to a person because when I was younger, I was nervous and people would be mean a lot and rude. I feel like customer service people sometimes, at least from my experience growing up, if you're nervous, like they have more of a tendency to be mean. Like they'll be like, oh, I can, you know, rough this person up or something. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, maybe it's bad luck. I ran into a lot of rude people on the phone. So growing up, it was like, man, I don't want to talk to a person because they're mean. But now I've realized if I want to get anything done or get questions answered, I want to talk to a person. Like, and I feel like if you just start out a conversation nice and pleasant and like I'm happy to talk to you or happy to see you, if you start out a conversation like that, you'd be surprised like how much it can bring out a person's personality, or yeah, it just goes a long way. So, oh, I hear some noises. Whoa, okay. It's making noises. All right, we're getting closer to boiling. Let's turn this up a little more. It's not boiling yet, but it's making noises. But anyway, to answer the question, I prefer talking to a person. You get things done, you get questions answered, and I'm not too nervous about it because in my previous job, I was on the phone all the time with a lot of people, delivering bad news a lot of times, and you just kind of lose that nervousness. So yeah, that's kind of my answer. Al Klain said, what do you think about aspiring artists? Did you ever want to pursue being an artist? Are you an artist? That kind of thing. I think aspiring artists are great. I love it. I love supporting aspiring artists. I think it's just really cool. As far as am I an artist? Like, I like art. And I feel like I am decent at art to some extent, and Al Klain wanted to see some of my pictures. I don't draw a lot. Like, I drew my avatar, and you know, I do all my thumbnails and channel art and stuff for the most part. I do get help from other people, some other people as well. Like Jason the Nicest, he helped me design my t-shirt and stuff. But so I can't take all the credit for everything I do, but I do a lot of the stuff for my own channel. But as far as drawing, I used to draw when I was younger, like I said, and I brought some of my old pictures out. So we're gonna switch to this other camera, unless I'm already there. And this is the folder, I'm showing you guys, this is the folder I would keep all of my drawings in. Dragon Ball Z. A lot of my drawings were Dragon Ball Z drawings, because I was obsessed with it. You think I'm obsessed with it now? Oh, you should have seen me when I was younger. Look at the date. August 29th, 2000. 15 years ago. 2000, I think I was 14 years old. This was Gohan, Super Saiyan 2. I was kind of obsessed with Gohan when he went Super Saiyan 2. When I first saw that, I was like, that is amazing. This is Goku Super Saiyan 3. This is Goku Super Saiyan. For the first time, he's mad at Frieza. This was the first time I did some colored pencil. I know I should have outlined everything a little darker. Oh boy, it's time to boil. It's boiling time. Put that brick in there. Set this timer for 3 minutes. Here we go. Stir occasionally. Don't stir yet. And yeah, the thing is, when I was growing up, like I was like 14, 15 when I drew these pictures, and I really didn't apply a lot of pressure to the pencil. Like, these are really light, and they're not tracings. Some people might think they're tracings. What my brother and I would do would be, well, I would scour the internet for pictures that I liked, and then I would draw them. This is Gohan and Goku doing the Kamehameha together, and Goku, I didn't fill in the shadowing because it was like he's a ghost or something, I don't know. This is very embarrassing for me, by the way. But Alclane wanted to see the pictures. This is Gohan. This is Goku, Gohan, and Goten all going together, firing a blast. So those are my drawings. I've never shown those before. Yeah, like that was part of my, I don't know, my outlet growing up. I just really liked drawing. I actually tried doing some drawings without looking at pictures. All those were from looking at pictures. From pictures online at different websites and stuff. Like I said, they weren't tracings. So, you know, I just practiced drawing from images. And it was just really fun. Okay, I can hear my other camera just went off. Let me reset that. Alright, next question was from the legendary one. What do you think about the new Dragon Ball Z movie coming out? What do you think about Frieza being revived? Dude, I think it's really cool. Like, it looks amazing. And from the trailers, it looks like, you know, it's in Japanese, where I guess that's you know, where it's originated from. I hope there's an English version. I haven't really read about it, if they're going to be doing an English version soon. But I'm really excited to see the movie. Oh boy, it's been 3 minutes, baby. Whoops. Haha. I successfully turned off the stove. Okay. Alright. Well, that looks good. Okay. The next step I usually do is pour out some of the water, because the amount of water in there determines how much flavor you're going to get. The less water, the more flavor, but you don't want to overdo it. So let's drain a little water. You're not going to see this, but trust me, I'm doing this. Draining water, draining, draining. Okay, let's do a little more draining. Okay, this is going to be very flavorful. This will be very flavorful. I drained a lot of water. Alright, last question was from Allersfish. How do you deal with disappointment when you had no control in the situation? That's a great question. I'm not exactly sure what the situation is, but after just thinking about it for a little while, I feel like it's almost easier to deal with disappointment if you did have no control over it, because if you deal with disappointment and you had control over it, then you're dealing with the regret of, man, I should have done things differently. Why did I do that? And if you have disappointment and you couldn't have done anything differently, I feel like it's easier to have peace about it, where you can just say, there's nothing else I could have done. You know, that's just the way it is. And whether you did have any control or not, I think it's always healthy to, you know, deal with it. Don't ignore the feelings. You know, just accept the fact that it's difficult, and spend that time to grieve. But then when it's time to move on, make sure you do move on. And it's, you know, it's a difficult thing, but everyone has their own timing depending on what this disappointment is. So I hope that answers the question. And guys, we got some ramen noodles here. I hope you can see this. Oh yes. It smells good, and I guarantee it tastes good. Ramen noodles never disappoint. Alright guys, that's it. It's as simple as that. You boil water, you put the noodles in, you put the flavoring in. It's that easy. How can you mess it up? I don't know. But guys, this might conclude our cooking for a little while. I'm running out of ideas of things to cook. I don't cook a lot. Like, I'm pretty plain with things. And these cooking videos, they actually take 2 to 3 times longer because I have to edit them specifically with the camera changes. I have multiple cameras, and the driving videos are much quicker to edit This one's probably going to go up really late tonight. So we'll probably go back and forth. We'll probably do some more driving maybe next week. And then, you know, maybe some office vlogs, maybe some more cooking eventually too. So it's just been fun doing a lot of the cooking stuff. We'll come back to it. But if you guys missed today's video, we had a Dragon Ball Z up today. I did an I Am Bread yesterday, which was really fun. And Grow Home tomorrow, Dragon Ball Z Universe, and live stream all tomorrow. We got lots going on. But anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great week, and I'll talk to you later.
Hello? Hi, I'm recording a video. Right now.
Tell him we said hi.
I'm recording Flyboys with Dark Fan and Cubulus. Right now. Right now.